what I have here is a farm seeder model where I've already set it up, run a couple of analysis like a full load case with 15,000 Newton 10G loads, a side load case 3,500 Newton 2G loads on this particular assembly, and already run it with SimSolid. As you know, SimSolid is very, very fast. I got results in a matter of few seconds. What I'm trying to track in this particular case is the factor of safety. So I want to ensure that my stresses stay below yield. So I want to keep get the factor of safety of at least 1.0. So what I do is I go to my geometry ribbon. I put some. I go to the sketching plane. Draw your sketches, a rectangular sketch, circles. You can use lines, or you can draw your own sketches. Use the push-pull functionality to quickly give it some volume. And in a matter of few seconds, I have a reinforcement plate added to this particular structure that should help me drop the stresses. So as you can see here in the video, I'm picking a face, just dragging it in any direction. You can change the length, the width, also the thicknesses, and then I'm trying to trim it off, trim off the excess, the extra portion of this particular reinforcement plate. So I'm gonna Boolean operate it, remove those two volumes, maybe change the thickness also a little bit. So I'm gonna drop the thickness by about 20 mils here. And in a matter of few seconds, I've already modified my geometry and I have a new reinforcement plate added at the center of this farm seed model. Then I can go ahead and create connections. So by default, again, create like a bonded base connections between the plate and the rest of the structure. But before rerunning analysis, I want to make a few more changes as well. So I have a few holes here on one of the cross members. I'm going to try and move those holes to the rear position, to the rear location. And as you can see, it's all a single click, single step process. I have an option to move faces. I pick my face of interest, in this case, those holes, and then move them out quickly. Then you can also use the push-pull option, pick any face of interest and quickly change the dimension or quickly change the thickness of those plates, all in a matter of, again, seconds. So I'm going to move this particular hole as well. Move it to the back of the structure here real quick. So these are all the geometry changes that you can do inside Inspire, but if you want to do some sort of a part replacement, you can do that as well. So if you look at the factor of safety here, I have a factor of safety of close to 1, and I'm going to improve that further. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply replace this particular part with a new part from a file. So you have a different iteration done that available. You don't have to spend the time again in Inspire, but rather simply replace that part with a new one. And then rerun analysis. You can simply right click. There's an option that says analysis quick run, or you can just push F8 on your keyboard and Inspire is going to automatically rerun this new design iteration using SimSolid. It takes about 10-15 seconds here and you have the new results already available. So here I've taken about a couple minutes to get the performance of the baseline structure, quickly modify my geometry, and then look at how my performance has improved, right? So as you can see, the factor of safety did improve. The minimum factor of safety has gone up from 0.6 to about 0.9 now. And you can also switch between your baseline design and your first design iteration to see how the results compare or how the performance metrics compare. But I'm still not happy with this. I want to actually achieve a factor of safety of at least 1. So I'm going to make one more change to the design. What I'm going to do is I'm going to simply copy this particular cross member, move it, trim it. I'm just going to cut this particular plate, trim it, and then mirror it on the other side. So I'm going to include this plate on both sides of the farm seeder. And as you can see, all these functions can be very easily performed in Inspire. It has the full geometry capabilities, so it's very powerful in quickly making changes to your design and rerunning simulation using SimSolid. So again, press F8 on your keyboard or simply right-click in Analysis Quick Run. And that's going to again call SimSolid, rerun the new design iteration using SimSolid. Take about 10-15 seconds again here to get you the new results. Now you can start comparing between all the 3 design iterations. I'm looking at result envelope. So I'm basically looking at the the worst case scenario between the two subcases that I have here. And you can see now that my minimum factor of safety has gone up just over 1. So all my stresses are below yield. So I'm very happy with my new design change. And I'm able to do that in a matter of 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. So that's really the power of integrating SimSolid into Inspire.